Hey everyone, it's James. I hope you guys have been doing really well. I wanted to come on today because I wanted to make a couple of announcements. First of all, I know I mentioned recently that my uploads have been a little more scattered than usual because there's been a lot going on. Well, as I mentioned, I still have to get a new set of equipment activated before I can get back to doing things consistently again. And I'm still working on that. On top of that, I've been extremely busy with other family responsibilities over the course of the past month, and I have some stuff going on this week leading into the holiday. So, with that in mind, I also need to tell you guys that even though I always say that I'll try to be as active as I can with the live shows, I can't always guarantee that that's going to happen week by week because I normally eat dinner right around the same time those shows are going on. And because I have special needs, I have to get myself in position, like literally. So therefore, I'm not able to film while I'm eating, obviously. So, with that in mind, that's why I have to sporadically take breaks during the live shows and why I may not be able to do a show every single week. So, with that in mind, I do plan on trying to get back to uploading consistently, maybe later on this week. We'll see. And with that in mind, for those of you who follow my reality recap, I want to apologize because due to the amount of responsibility and things that I've had going on with the family over the past month, I haven't been as I haven't uploaded about this season of Survivor yet at all. So, to that end, I want to make an announcement now that coming up sometime this weekend, probably Saturday, what I'm going to do is upload a video that talks about the story of the season so far. I may not go into every detail of every episode because that might take a while considering the first episode was 3 hours, but I'll deliver as much as I can so that you guys can get caught up along with me. And a reminder, you can catch new episodes of Survivor Wednesday nights on CBS. Now, with that said, I also need to make an announcement that is a little personal. And this has to do with internet safety. So please pay attention. Many of you may know that for the past couple of years, I've been very vocal online when it comes to internet safety specifically. That's because oftentimes on other social media sites, especially X, I find myself getting targeted, if you will. And by that I mean people follow me and they ask me specific questions, meaning where I'm from, what I do for a living, or things like that. But then they ask to see specific pics. And I want to make one thing very, very clear in the public eye. Okay? I have no problem answering questions about myself or about my condition because I feel like it's better to be open about that. However, I will never, and I mean never, disclose my location or show any pictures of myself without the consent of my family because that's a safety issue. So therefore, if anybody, and I mean anybody, asks per Pix, you need to be able to prove on your end that this is safe. And by that I mean you need to show me that you are not an AI generated robot trying to mess with me online. And if you can't do that, or if you decide to be stubborn, then I have no choice but to block you. Now, this is a free world, and we need to be able to express ourselves freely and say what's on our mind. And I understand there are rules specifically here on YouTube as well. So I don't mind answering questions. But if anybody asks for pics, I'm not going to do it. Because that's just not safe. And I would never ask anyone to do anything they're not comfortable with, nor would I share anything anybody sends me without consent. So with that notice out of the way, please respect my boundaries just like I would respect yours. And let's just get back to genuinely enjoying ourselves online and having fun. With that notice out of the way, I hope to be able to film again this weekend. But with that in mind, as I always say, love one another. Thank you very much.